Hello, happy Saturday, and welcome to Clearly Homemade's homemade live events. Apparently, I forgot how to spell the. I'm gonna do my usual pre-cleaning stuff, get my video shared, etc., etc. Let's get this done. Doop, doop. Let's see. Set my mom. So many people to send it to. I think that's it. They want to see it. They want to see it. Let's see if I can send it. No, this is very boring. There we go. Send it here. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna publish this. Post now. Post now. Publish. Hi, Kristen. Just getting everything, you know, this is just early stuff. Oh, come on. My phone, I hate Facebook sometimes. I really do. Trying to get it to play my phone. These are the glasses. I got colors picked out, everything. We got 3 minutes to get everything situated. Let's see. I'm going to get my phone set up. Just trying to make sure. Okay. Share on my homepage. More people watch, you know, more suggestions. Oh, this is ridiculous. Here we go. Live clay events. Boop. Share. Great. I hope it shared the right one. Okay. Awesome sauce. Oh, I gotta turn on the volume. Okay. My child got bit by something and has decent sized rash. Ooh. Let's check and see if the video is still working. I didn't put anything on it. There we go. Okay, we are good to go. Again, there's that little delay. And we got 2 minutes. It's exciting. Today we worked on the yarden, as Hubs has coined the phrase. Our yard, half our yard almost. Front yard, half our front yard is going to be a garden. We did squashes. We did squash and corn, not corn, beans, stuff like that. It's very exciting. And then I have a lot of boxes. So I used it for the side of the driveway. And the idea is to, instead like my grandma, okay, so I'm trying this again. My grandmother is a master gardener in Florida, and she suggested we put newspaper down to, you know, pretty much start the ground, like the mulching and stuff like that. It'll kill all the grass, it'll kill all the weeds, it'll just have, you know, good dirt, or good mulch, I should say. And I don't have newspaper, and I ran out of packing paper, which I need more because everybody's been sent stuff with like ads, which is terrible, you know, like the inserts for the newspapers. So I put Amazon boxes down, and hopefully it'll work. Okay, we got 1 more minute, and I get to start this. These are the colors. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get my little tool out, see which one I need. We're gonna see which one gives the hammered look the best. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Great. Okay. Hello, everybody. Officially hello. Thank you very much for joining me tonight for our Facebook Live event of the look-alike hammered pewter and hammered copper using polymer clay on a stemless wine glass. as we know with the dragon eye, ideally you want to put down a complementary color for the around the glass of whatever one that you're going to be making, because when you look into it, I'm like, oh, it's just an ugly color. It's just like an ugly solid color. So what I did is I mixed this. This was the beige, the Premo Sculpey beige that I like to use. This was mixed with antique silver mica powder and some black. And then we have the nice darkish color for pewter. And this one is just Sculpey in burnt umber, which is a nice chocolate color. I'm actually surprised on how pretty this is. I mixed mica into it, and there's a wee bit of shine, but not nearly much. Okay, so I went ahead and we're only doing little glasses like this, because I know you can do the glitter dipping to do just the bottom of it. And I like the way it looks. Also, with having just this little, you can put decals on here. You can do whatever you want. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing after the hammered look, but that is the plan. Okay, and there's two ways we can do this. We can do mica powder then hammer, or hammer then mica powder. And I think we're going to experiment with both. But first, I'm excited with the copper because I've already seen how this looks. So I'm going to show you guys. Now what I'm using is I have these really neat tools. I used them last night. These are heavy ball tools, I guess, and you can actually use these for the mandala painting on rocks where you just do the dots. So it's like for dot painting, and I'm going to be using this on set. Last night's video with the Cthulhu necklace, I used these as well to give it that beaten look. I could write nailed. I don't understand. You could write nailed, right? I'm confused. Okay, you have to explain that one to me. Let's see here. So we're gonna see how the little one looks. And this is very small. Nope. I don't understand. Okay, so I don't like that little look. Let's see that right there. No. So we're gonna go with the bigger one. Let's go ahead and press that down a little bit. A bigger one. That's not terrible, but I think I want more of a bigger look. Let's see what this looks like. It's a little bit bigger. I love the sound. Yes, I could write nailed it. It's not, I understand, but I'm not really understanding. I'm a little less. Okay. So with this, not bad, not bad. You're not sitting me to the bead and look. Let's try the bigger one. Kind of want to do this one, so we're gonna smush it. Neat thing is I use these to go like this to knead it down, which is pretty awesome. You can do that. Okay. Not same size. Okay, so this is the size we're gonna get, which is fine. Okay, it doesn't look terrible. So with the hammered pewter look, it's literally hammering it to make it look like you hammered it. I know, it's kind of self-explanatory. I think it looks really neat. And I pretty much have to do this whole glass like this. Oh! Lol. That's adorable. Yes, yes. I could say stop hammer time as well. I don't own the rights to that. Please don't charge me. Let's see here. So Kristen said there's a show called Nailed It where people try different projects, and you mentioned hammering. I thought of hammer and a nail. So nailed it. I'm hoping I nailed this look. It's not bad. I'm really wondering if I have something I can do this bigger on. It's still not a bad look though. I still like it. I love the way this looks. That's why I did it last night with Cthulhu, because of how much I liked it. I doubt this is going to take an hour to do everything, because this is much, much faster than scales. That's pretty easy. We're gonna, I didn't use a thick coat of polymer clay. I'm not a fan of the thick coat. It takes longer to bake. I do have wine bottles. I have an idea for clay on a wine bottle. Let's see, empty wine bottle with lights in it. I have one of those, I have a few of those things that you're supposed to stick into a bottle, you know, as a cork, and then you click the button, and then there you go, you have lights. The only problem is, though, apparently the wine that I drink, the neck is too narrow. Sorry, I gotta find another bottle of wine. I only drink one wine. The brand is Vin, and it's Italian Spumante. And the flavor I prefer the most, I'm sorry, the brand is Verdi, and this is the wine. Raspberry Sparkletini, Italian Spumante. This is my favorite. And this is the gorgeous bottle. I will be taking everything off, and I might be wrapping it in clay in some way. I have an idea. I'm not really sure how much clay I'm going to need for it. I don't want the entire bottle covered. I want something going around the bottle. So, oh, it's delicious. If you're over the age of 21 or wherever it is legal to drink in your country, I highly recommend it. You get one of those bottles for $5 at Walmart. It's really cheap. You get about 2 glasses, though. They have the original, which is what I originally fell in love with. They have raspberry, which is my absolute favorite. And they have peach, which is also very yummy. I'm a big, big fan of the raspberry. And I have not gotten any recently. I try not to drink often. I would love to drink often, but I do not. Let's see. This is, look at that. Looks pretty cool. I already have the idea what we're going to do next week. We are going to be doing look-alike leather. I have actually already used this option of leather. I was doing an altered Altoids, and with the altered Altoids, it's a monster, you know? And that's where I learned how I could actually paint eyes. It was pretty cool looking. And what I'm going to do is, hold on a second. Excuse me, Bruce. What are you doing? Thank you very much for my tape. Good job. He put tape in. We're good. Hubs is on point tonight, no matter how tired he is. I think we all got sunburn. But so the altered Altoids. This looks like I made it look like a chest, like a mimic from Dungeons and Dragons. But apparently I should not have put eyes on it. I should have just had like mouth or something. So that might actually be next week's. We're going to do leather. No, the one that I did look like a book. That's right. It was, the idea was a mimic book. Let's see, you're going to hear Hubs talk to the child. Actually, I have no idea how much this camera picks up. I never watch my videos. Let's see here. Holy cow, this is annoying. No, it's not annoying. It's a little tedious. We're almost done. Look at that. So, I can either do the copper right away, or I can tap the pewter and then do the whole thing. They're talking about the messy living room. So, we should name our child Tasmanian Devil, because he made a huge mess. Like, you clean something up, and like just a little bit, there's a huge mess there. It's terrible. And he doesn't clean it up. He's like, oh no, you can clean it up for me. I'm like, listen, kid, you need to get a job. I'm just kidding. Adventures in parenting. People wonder why I stab things, or I do this. I was doing needle felting as well, and that's a lot of fun. I pretty much stab something until it's cute. And I do crocheting, and I am working on an order of 5 dragon eggs in different colors. Let's see. Okay, you know what? We're going to do copper first, just to give my hands a rest. You don't want to hit too hard. Okay, so just so you know, I put the clay on at a 5 setting on my gorgeous pasta machine that I used to knead it. And then, look at that. Nice hammered look. This is really neat. Okay, great. Okay, we're doing copper. So this is 5 is very thin. You're gonna see the burnt umber on the inside, but the outside is gonna look freaking awesome. Let me fix this a little bit. I'm gonna push this down. No, Bruce, stay with Daddy. I'm gonna push this down. There we go. I'll make it a little bit more even. I'm eyeballing all of this. Sometimes I can eyeball even, sometimes I cannot. There we go. Just using one of my tools, just pushing it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, now he's arguing. Okay. So as I did before with the other glass, empty on the inside here. You don't want really the clay to misbalance what you're doing. Okay, let's do copper. There is, I have 7 different colors, and then super copper. Now 7 different colors are variations of gold, and I think they would look pretty cool. But we're gonna see. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shake this up. We're using Pearl Ex Super Copper number 655. And then we're going to go like this. Oh, I'm gonna bat it off a little bit. I don't use too much. A little goes a long way. Ready? Boop. Wait a minute. Oh, it's so awesome. I love this. I love this so much. Now, you want to use a really soft brush when you do this, especially if you're in a hot craft room, like I am. I can't have the air conditioning on because then I will have no window, and I desperately need natural light. I don't know, I'm crazy. I need to have it. All of our windows have Mylar in it. There we go. See, look, multitasking at its finest. I was actually expecting more people to be here. Surprised there's not. Hold on. Let me try to do something real quick. Oh, there's the option to do that. Let me do... Let's see. Okay, there we go. This should be fine. Okay. I got some nice copper. Now I wanted to do the burnt umber because I think it would get a nice dark color. You know, copper is like a bright brown. It's just so neat looking. Let me see if I can turn this off. See, maybe you can see a little bit better without the glare. Oh, look at that. Now the neat thing, now I can't see anything, even though you can. I know I have issues. We're almost done. Just some super copper, and it looks like one of those mule mugs, I think is what it is. I think this is the glass that has the issue. It's not. Okay. A little bit more. See, I'm still working with the same little bit that I did. Let me turn this back on so I can see better. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I was going to do face painting. I mean, I used to do it myself, like black eyeliner. But how is it? There we go. I'm gonna bot it on. Never want to swipe, not too much, because if you swipe, then you can see brush marks. That's something you don't want to do. And I think Michelle is sleeping. She hasn't been feeling well. Allergies. See, I have none. So I don't understand. There we go. Look at that. Nice copper. Literally looks like hammered copper. This is much cheaper than buying copper and then hammering it on and then finding a way to adhere it. That is neat. That is really neat. It only took 15 minutes to do it. I think the whole thing was like 45, like half an hour to put the clay on, and then 15 minutes to do it. We're using this one. Now you can always come back here and do some more hammering if you need to. You know, the neat thing is, mix it a little bit, you know. You don't want to have it perfect because then it'll look manufactured. I know that's a weird way to say it. But, you know, you don't want it to... I like the homemade. I do. I like the little imperfections. There you go. Now this is ready for the oven. You can be crazy. Now, okay, so, I mean, this is ready for just showing you. But what if we add another color? I know oxidized copper has a green to it. I have that green. No, it does not do what it's supposed to. The only way the green would work is if I took it off and then specifically put it there, but just batting it on won't. I'm going to see what this does. This is 657 Sparkle Gold. Get rid of the stuff on my brush. Let's see what we can do. Brightens it up a little bit. It's still completely unnecessary. The copper is perfect. Yeah, you're not really seeing it. But that burnt umber really was a good choice because you were really able to see the hammered copper. Oh, I suppose I forgot a little bit. We can go back, add some more. And this time I'm going to be using, what is this? This is antique bronze. I might be doing an owl in antique bronze. Let's see. This is Aztec gold. I lost it. Okay, I couldn't find it before either. This is like hiding. Shake it up. Come back down here. And then we're gonna bat. So I think I missed some. Oh, it's really bright. Just want to make sure there's an even coverage. Because, you know, everything, if you use a sheet of copper, then everything's going to look like copper. You know, you're not going to see the burnt umber underneath. You'll see it when you look in the glass, but that's just because I technically could have put this in the clay to do that. I don't want to this time, though. I thought this was a little better like this. Okay, great. Nice even coverage. Okay, well, that's it. I do have pictures of before and after. This is our hammered copper glass. That is really neat looking. I love that. Okay, so we're gonna put this upside down. Okay, now we're doing pewter. So you don't want to mix the colors. I'm actually using different brushes. So this brush goes to the side. I'm gonna grab a baby wipe. Remember, baby wipes for life. My hands. There we go. We're gonna clean it up. Get all the copper out of here because, you know, mica powder is a mess. There we go. Now I could wash my hands, but I'm just gonna use a baby wipe. I'm dropping everything, of course. As long as I have this, I have so many tools everywhere. This is like right here at this desk. It's the cleanest part of my craft room. I am a mess, and I have a million things I do at once. And none of it is cleaning. At least my craft room. Okay. Well, on to number 2. The pewter. I love pewter. I have a whole collection of pewter. It is my favorites. Let's get some rubbing alcohol in me. Apparently my wipes have dried out. Okay, remember we use rubbing alcohol to take the mica powder off, and it does not damage the clay, which is nice. Just have to really like the smell or tolerate it. And some soda. Okay. Great. Okay, we're still using this tool. This time we are doing pewter. Remember, this is a custom color mix. Beige polymer clay. Sculpey Premo. I'll show you what it looks like. Beige. mixed with some black and some mica powder. So let's go and start hammering. This is the most boring part of this process. But now we know what it's going to look like. I think we're going to figure out exactly what we're going to do. You can put designs in it. Doesn't say that. It's cool looking design. I'm just kidding. It's literally just a circle of dots. I have to figure out how we're going to do the leather. I'm not sure if my webcam is going to really pick up on it. But I think I'm going to put this in the oven when I put the Cthulhu in. It won't be till tomorrow. It was very hot. Well, not hot. It was actually perfect today for gardening. Hubs cleared out a huge section. So I didn't want the oven to run because I use my, my home oven. I don't have anything fancy. You don't need anything fancy. Polymer clay is not dangerous when you bake it. At all. However, if you burn it, which means if you're improperly baking it, the smell can be, the fumes are toxic. I mean, you can go in like, oh my goodness, my oven, turn it off, make sure you cover your nose and stuff. But that's it. I bake cookies and clay in my oven. The thing is, when I do this, my clay goes on a ceramic tile, so it doesn't go on the grill. That would be gross. Who really cleans their oven often? You know what I mean? So I don't. So you put it on the ceramic tile, and then you make a tent of aluminum foil to cover the whole thing. The ceramic tile is a fantastic conductor of heat. So it helps regulate the temperature inside the tent so you don't have a less chance of burning. I have noticed since using the ceramic tile, there is less of a polymer clay baking smell. Yes, there is a smell. It smells like, I don't know, polymer clay. It's not a bad smell, but there is a scent. It is not harmful. But this is terribly boring. These are my arms. It was a lot of work today, and I still have to do some crocheting. Let's see. The noise is kind of soothing, though. I mean, there's probably like, a stencil or something for this, but the way I see it, I'm just making sure that we're getting everything. You don't have to do it that hard. So they're pretty heavy. I wonder if you can get one of those drinking birds. The ones that dip into the water. Maybe we'll do the Necronomicon next week. I mean, it's supposed to be human skin. And maybe it'll look like leather. We have to see what I want to do. I mean, I do have another project in the works that the leather would work with. I just have to see if I can get that project done. Maybe I'll show that on Friday and then do the leathering on Saturday. I'll have to see. I apologize if this noise is annoying. It does not bother me. But if you chew by me, I will stab you. I'm just kidding. I won't stab you. There we go. I want to, though. Lots. I suffer from misophonia, which means everybody around me suffers from it, too. It's the sound of, like, regular noises, coughing too much. I think it's too much. Oh, my arms, that hurts. Like coughing, chewing, sneezing too often, stuff like that. Just puts me into a rage. It's terrible. Slurping. It's funny. All my claying is based on dots. My scales are dots. My hammered metal is dots. Okay, great. Let me get this up here. It doesn't have to be even. Not at all. You know, then you're gonna have that, oops, don't want to hit glass. That's what glass hitting sounds like. Awesome. Okay. Like that. And let's see. Survey says we have antique silver, which this looks like a regular silver, and then regular silver. We are going to be using 662 antique silver for this. And we have a fresh brush, remember. Okay, let me shake it up. Wow, almost done. That's pretty awesome. Okay. There we go. Nice shine to it. This might not be the color we want. Oh, what is that? Let's see, fingerprints. This is a different one, but honestly, this is about the size it makes anyway, so you can probably use any one of these to get the same size. Oh, any of the bigger ones anyway. Okay. If you start looking for mistakes, you start finding them. Let's not do that. Okay, so we're gonna do, let's do non-antique silver. I think it's a little too bright for what I want. Let me see about regular silver. Let's do this no-name brand. Let's see how dark this is in comparison. Oh yeah, that's darker. Great. That's the color I want. Oh, dark. Okay, let me shake it up to get it on the lid. And we don't need to use a lot. Shake, 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 shake. Let's see here. There we go. Hello to whoever joined us. Showing me of two, but I didn't see anybody join us for it. Okay, that's not working on the lid. Let's go. Oh, look at that. This is okay. So this is pretty cool. As I mentioned, I used mica powder, black clay, and the beige. And the mica powder that I used, I think regular silver. But the regular silver was not dark enough. So this is some no-name brand. I think it's called Born Pretty. I ordered it off of Wish. And it is just making, it's like the perfect color. It's like the shiny version of the clay that I mixed myself. So this actually might be almost a perfect color. We're gonna have to add some light stuff to it afterwards. Remember, mixing colors is nice. And yes, this can be in any color. I want it to look like metal. I don't know. I'm in a heavy metal kind of mode, dude. There we go. I don't listen to heavy metal. I don't think so anyway. 21 Pilots is my favorite. Weird Al Yankovic is my favorite. I have a lot of favorites. Looks just, this is just, you know, the copper blow. I keep looking at it. I keep looking at the copper, and the copper just blows my mind on how it looks. Because I've almost bought those mule mugs, I think is what they're called. And with the mule mugs, let's see here. It's a hammered copper. You know what I mean? Let's see. Look at that. I'm gonna add some more dots. I'm pretty sure that they might use a pattern. But I don't know. I don't like patterns. Which is funny because I do love patterns. I don't like patterns and stuff like this. I want it naturally occurring. And naturally occurring only sometimes have patterns. Okay. So this really is just giving it a sparkle or a shine. That's all that did. So let's try a different color. Let's do, That was the color I was looking for though. Let's do that light one. Okay. Wow, that's silver. What do you think? Dark or light? Here, turn this off so we can see it better. Not really much of a difference on this webcam. There to see light, dark, light, dark. This is more silver than pewter. It's not terrible. I mean, silver is just dark. Pewter is just a dark silver. I might add another color to it. My child wants everything in rainbow for some reason now, which is fine. Colors are colors. Oh my God. All is love. Love is taught at home.
Stop it.
That is what we do. My child's very destructive and likes to hit people also. So it's like, I love everything. I want to hit you all. That was a lot. Get some of that back in there. Holy cow. Okay, this is going to look a lot like silver. My bad. That's okay. We have silver and copper instead of pewter. Sorry, I may put too much on here. Okay, awesome. Great. Wonderful. Okay. It's only half an hour. But you have these colors. This is a lot less time than I thought. You know what? Maybe it's because I didn't do as much. But I would rather have it really light. I'd rather have it be, run early than run late. So let me go ahead. I'm going to get this pushed back a little bit. Let's see. Make it a little bit more even. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's my best friend. Let's see. I'm scratching the glass a little bit, but it's not really coming out. This glass has a little bit of an issue, so this would be my glass. But these are easy enough to make. Like really easy. Oh shoot. What about? See, and the thing about clay, right? Like, oh my God, I made a huge mistake. And the mistake is gone. You can, after you do the mica powder, if you think there's too much, just pat it on again. Okay. That's it. Now I might put a decal on it after it's baked, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do. You know what? I think I want it hammered. I don't like the too even look. I know. I change my mind all the time. I'm allowed to. It's fun. Thanks, Kristen. I love it. I love these. You know what? Be pretty cool if you want to give somebody like a candle holder or something like that, but you don't want just glass. I can get one of the glasses because I actually have one. Do you know what else I have? Oh, I'm going to show you. Okay, since you're here, let me respond to this text message real quick. Not a text message. There we go. This is it. Okay, just do a messenger real quick. Hold on. My live video right now. Yeah, she fell asleep. Okay, here we go. So my phone's vibrating. Why is my phone vibrating? Oh, we're gonna have weather alerts. Ah, it's exciting. We just did the lawn or the yard. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. what would be my mom was like, hey, listen, I have these glass containers. Do you want them? And I'm like, of course. She's like, because she knows that I do all this clay and stuff. You know, I could decal anything. But check this out. This is a Hershey Kiss container. How awesome would it be if I were to cover this in clay and then make it look like foil? Right? I mean, technically I can use aluminum foil for it, but hey, what's the point? How neat would that be? And then you add a piece of paper and then have it say Hershey Kiss. And it would be a Hershey Kiss container. Let's see here. So they use crinkled aluminum foil. We don't want to use crinkled aluminum foil. We want to use clay. So since you're here, we're going to do this. Let's see where we go. We want to get clay, which we have right here. This is the extra clay I had. Yeah, it would be good for Valentine's. I didn't know what to do with it. I only have one. You know what I mean? My child loves Hershey Kisses. Loves them. We use them for potty training. Let's see. So that's how you get this color. Look at that. Great silver. Okay, here we go. We're going to use my machine, maybe cover it. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe this should be a project for another time, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a long time to do this. I'm trying to think how I would do it. I would wrap the whole thing around. And then you'd want to do a lighter. Oh my goodness, that was loud. So you would definitely want to do, not the antique, the regular silver would probably work. Maybe mix it in with some of the really light white stuff. So anyway, that's an idea. I think I might be doing that one. Let's see what that looks like. I have other glasses as well. Like I have a bunch. I have Pilsner glasses, shot glasses. I was doing a lot of glass etching, you know. But let's see. This is the silver that really shine to it. You see the sparkle? No, probably not. There we go. I apologize. That's my computer. I should close that out. Okay. Let's see what else. No, I don't want to knead anything because it's going to shake everything because that's what my machine likes to do. So that's it. There we go. Looks like a hammered pewter or silver. Now it's going to bake like this, and then I'll give it, you know, once I figured if I'm putting a decal on it or not. Maybe like a wine. Like, hey, let's get hammered. Which would be terrible. You know, I don't like to promote alcohol abuse. Wedding party presents. I'll be needing to put together a bridal shower. Okay, let's see here. Keep in mind for wedding party presents, I'll be needing to put together a bridal shower. Yeah, no, definitely. Let me know. Let me know what you want. Your imagination is the limits. I can pretty much do whatever. Your imagination and my budget. Hi, Michelle. Or your budget, I should say. So, Michelle, thank you very much for joining us. You're already done with the hammered pewter, hammered silver, and a hammered copper. And they can be decaled. And I love the way they look. So shiny. I can't wait to take pictures. I know you do. You don't even drink, though. So that's it. I gotta put them in the oven. Well, I'm just like kind of stalling for my alone time. And then I was just showing a giant Hershey Kiss container. I see your hand, Bubba. Yeah, my child is itching. Okay, well, I am done. So It's okay that you fell asleep, Michelle. I kind of figured that you have been feeling very under the weather because of the trees. What part did you want to miss? You missed the whole construction of everything. But the Hershey Kiss container, I will definitely be doing. And so next Saturday, I will be doing the look-alike leather. I'm going to figure out what exactly I'm going to be doing the leather on. You are strange. But I love it anyway. And then we'll do that. It's true, she does. I see her hand in there. Hold on a second. Yeah, see, definitely my time up. Okay. Anyway, so thank you very much for joining me in this live event where we see the look-alike for polymer clay and mica powder with hammered metals. And I have to say they came out really freaking neat. I'm excited to drink out of these. I do have matching vinyl for both of them. I do have a copper and I do have a silver. So this is awesome. Your little man is currently outside of the door because he'll come in here and he's Destructo Baby 5000 now. So these can be done in any color. It takes me, what, 45 minutes start to finish to doing just the clay itself. Obviously, it goes in the oven for, I like to do for probably about 2 hours. It's very thin clay. So it's probably only in for like an hour, but you know, because the glass has to heat up and stuff. And then whatever you want to do. Yeah, aren't they the prettiest? I love them. I love them, so I can't wait to drink out of these. I mean, even soda will look gorgeous out of them, you know. I think next week we're going to be doing leather. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to be doing the leather on. I might be doing it on a box. I might be doing it on Altoids tin. I haven't done one of those in a while. So I'm probably going to be doing it on the Altoids tin. And then, but I do have another project that I was talking about that I might be showing on Friday, but I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. And then when my sister comes into town, I'm not sure if I'll be doing a video then either. But anyway, thank you very much for being part of Clearly Homemade's live event, where we see how the hammered metal look, we're able to replicate it using polymer clay. So until next time, thank you very much, and I look forward to creating with you.